Namaskar, I am Prakash Astrologer, presenting you Capricorn's yearly forecast for 2018, the whole year. This whole prediction is based on your moon sign. This prediction has got nothing to do with your sun sign whatsoever. But if you don't know about your moon sign, then you can learn about your moon sign from your birth chart. So, this whole prediction for Capricorn for 2018, all the aspects, all the chapters, tasks, precaution, chantings, and all the variations are based on your moon sign. All the transit based on your moon sign. Dynamics of Capricorn. Dynamics is Capricorn means the transit of all the 8 planets. The transit of Sun, Mars, Mercury, transit of Jupiter, transit of Venus, transit of Saturn, transit of Rahu and Ketu. All the 8 planets transit for 2018 means the dynamics. Dynamics means planetary position movement for the 2018. The dynamics of Capricorn for 2018. The transit of Mars in 10th house in the starting year. The start of the year is transit of Mars in 10th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 30th of November 2017 till 17th of Jan 2018. The transit of Mars in 10th house for Capricorn. During this particular period, when Mars will move through the 10th house, this signifies ruffled path to success. This particular time, you're likely to face a lots of trouble ranging from misbehavior of your superior, failure in efforts. May I say that sorrows, disappointment, exhaustion, and arguments and conflict. However, you're likely to meet with success in field of your work at the end. Your struggle will convert into sweet success. Your efforts will be handsomely rewarded. Some of you would be able to perform better than ever in this particular time. Capricorn, you may also have to understand some hoping about around places as you would like to work to likely to demand the same. And this particular phase, this period is likely to bestow a rise in your prestige, rise in prestige, position and authority at work. Your ability, knowledge and skill will be thoroughly recognized. Capricorn, you are likely to get scripted in the good books of your superior and enlarge your circle of professional good friends. Capricorn, your glory is likely to bring in some new friends in your circle. New friends mean professional new friends, decision maker. Health-wise, however, require attention. Keep a note of what you are eating, especially your weight, especially your tummy. Don't consume too much salt, too much sugar. No. Keep up your mental health, physical health, your blood pressure in the balance. Some of you may also feel relieved of your worries and would win over your enemies with your technique, with your just technique and your vision both. Capricorn, however, never underestimate your enemies and stay away from any kind of living arguments, conflict, losing temper, out of control behavior, as well as any kind of road rage in the form of driving. Just stay away from these kind of activities. So you have to be extra careful. Transit of Mercury in 11th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 11th of December 2017 till 6th of January 2018. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your 11th house, indicates achievement and financial gain. This period is likely to bring a financial gain and prosperity for you. Capricorn, you may expect to receive higher monetary gains from different resources, multiple resources. Capricorn, your personal undertaking, your business, venture, investment are likely to bring a higher financial gain, rewards, more profit. If you are a professional, employed, you're likely to be more successful. During this particular period, you're likely to prosper in the field of activity, especially during this particular phase. Health-wise, you'll be fine. You're likely to be at peace with yourself. You may become more soft-spoken, more cordial in your behavior. At home, you may expect a good timing. Your spouse, children will also be happy. You may also expect to get some favorable news, finest news. You're also likely to be surrounded by material comfort, luxuries, lifestyle. Socially, this is a good phase as well. You'll be able to command more respect in society. Pleasant company of the companionship, romantic partner would also surrounded by you. Your wit and pleasant nature would also make people flock around you. People think you are blessed with a charisma. You may also have to go on long trips, which may not bring in the desired result. Avoid activities that involve physical risk and make safety your first priority. Take care of your health, that of your family during this particular time, as you may develop fever, stomach problems, and some discomfort in the eyes. Discontentment during this particular phase may affect peace of mind and harmony at home. Transit of Venus in 12th house. The date starts from 20th of December 2017 till 13th of Jan 2018. Transit of Venus in 12th house. Capricorn, during this particular period, Venus will move through your 12th house. This indicates a mixed bag of positive and negative, both. On one hand, Capricorn, this period signifies financial gain, prosperity, rising, lifestyle, luxuries, and it also donates, this particular time also offer us or donates some unforeseen losses of money, unfavorable circumstances, very tough situation. This period also indicates unnecessary expenditure, wastage of money, may I say the running around for nothing. This period would see you indulging in good attire, of which you may also lose some money on luxuries, image polishing, try to showing off, and you end up wasting a lot of money. You have to take extra care to avoid any theft, cheating, deception in the house, particularly during this particular time, and beware of cheating, deception, theft at home. However, at home you would enjoy bliss. If you are unmarried, then you may expect to savor some finest time with your companion, with your lover, with your partner, with your husband or wife. Friends would be good to you, and you would be more cooperative and helpful toward you. Try to stay away from any sharp weapons and doubtful people. If you are involved with agriculture, you may have to take extra care to avoid any loss during this particular time. This time is very finest. Transit of Mercury in 12th house. The date starts from 6th of Jan 2018 till 28th of Jan 2018. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your 12th house. This particular period donates expenses for you. This particular period, may I say that you have to be very careful about your financial and professional commitment. This particular period, you may have to spend more than expected in order to live in comfortable life. Stay away from any kind of litigation, living conflict, as this may also cause some loss of money. Moreover, you may also have to work extra hard to accomplish any of the tasks undertaken by you. Beware of your enemies and stay out their way in order to avoid any humiliation or living conflict or argument. Hold on to your respect and try and keep your honor in the society. Make sure this particular time you could be mentally disturbed due to several reasons. You're susceptible to worries and restlessness during this particular time. This phase, you are also likely to be stressed and feel discontented during this phase. You are likely to lose interest in your own personal life or personal care. A feeling of sickness and suffering may trouble you during this particular point of time. So you have to be extra careful. Transit of Venus in first house. For Capricorn, the transit of Venus in first house for you. The date starts from 13th of Jan 2018 till 6th of February 2018. Transit of Venus in first house is Capricorn. This particular phase, Venus will move through your first house. This mostly signifies material and luxury and personal comfort for you. Capricorn, you may expect a lot of happening on the personal front. If you're eligible, you're likely to find a perfect match for you during this particular time. Some of you may also expect the arrival of a new member of the family. May I say that this particular time is the finest time you can achieve anything, or this particular time is the finest time socially. It's a good time. This is a good period to meet a lot of new people and enjoy the company of companionship. This particular time you would be honored, and may I say that status is also likely to heighten in the society. Your ability, your knowledge, your skill will be risen. You would also get a plenty of opportunity to enjoy and would also indulge in luxurious lifestyle. Professionally, you will be at the finest. Your ability will be recognized and appreciated. Your professional will be risen. This period will also let you to acquire material comfort, accessories to enrich your life. You are also likely to indulge in beautiful garments, perfumes, cosmetics, comfortable lifestyle. Financially, you would also sail through smoothly during this particular period. Your economic condition would also improve during this particular time. If you're a student, this could prove to be a very good period for you to succeed in the field of learning. You may also expect the annihilation of your enemies during this particular time. Stay away from any influences that might create a negative outburst in you. So take care of your action and your attitude. Transit of Sun in first house for Capricorn. The dates start from 14th of Jan till 13th of February 2018. Sun's transit from the first house, a noticeable influence on your work and noticeable influence in your personal life. There could be a permanent or temporary change of place, difficulty at the workplace, or ruffle time with your superior at work or employer. This particular time, you need to take extra care to avoid getting a bad reputation at the workplace, as you may feel more irritable, tired, prone to have disagreements. Capricorn, to complete the task on hand or to meet your set objective, you may take more effort than usual. There is a heightened chance for going on long trips, which may not bring the desired result or may turn out not to have been necessary in the first place. Capricorn, during this particular period, you could feel more tired than usual. Your health would need extra attention as you are susceptible to stomach problem or disturbed bowel movement, discomfort in the eyes and heart issues or palpitation during this particular phase. Avoid activities that are physically risky, as there is a tendency towards some sort of a harsh move or accident. On the home front, Capricorn, you need to put extra attention on avoiding dispute among the family members and friends, and make sure you get the extra rest to minimize irritability and any kind of tensions. So, disagreements may crop up between you and your spouse and may affect your matrimonial life. Overall, all the harmony and peace at home could also be challenged during this particular time because temper can be sky high. Transit of Mars in 11th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 17th Jan till 7th of March 2018. Transit of Mars in 11th house. During this particular period, Capricorn, Mars will move through your 11th house. This brings in happy times for you and your family. This period, may I say that for the whole family, this period can be phenomenal. This period can be unique. This period bestow you with landed property and profit in your field of business, in your field of trade. Capricorn, some of you are likely to gain more from your family this particular time. There could also have to prove to be the finest time for those who are employed, who are self-employed, who are in the business or trade or working for the large corporate or companies. Some of you may expect a rise in your income or rise in position at this time. Moreover, all of your undertaking are likely to succeed, bringing very finest gain or finest rewards. Capricorn, this could be regarded as a time when you would see improvement in not only your professional life but also your personal day-to-day life. You may also expect an upward move in your social status, prestige, respect during this particular time. Your personality would glow, reflecting your accomplishment. Some of you may also expect the birth of a new member of the family, especially if you're a young family, bringing more happiness, more domestic peace and harmony. Your children and sibling would bring you more happiness. Health sector should be fine, keeping you hale and hearty, free from disease. You're also likely to feel more fearless than ever. Capricorn, this particular time is finest one. Transit of Mercury in first house for Capricorn. The date starts from 28th of Jan 2018 till 15th of Feb 2018. Transit of Mercury in first house. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your first house. This may bring in some negative result in your life. This mostly bring in situation where you may have to serve someone unwillingly. You are also susceptible to face oppression of some kind. Take care of to avoid facing any kind of a hole or over the coals and lashes of unsympathetic words from other. People can be very sarcastic with you. People can give you very rude remarks or tease you, honor and pride. Capricorn, keeping a low profile and doing your task best should be the focus during this particular time. You may also have to watch out for unnecessary expenditure, as this may cause a big hole in your wallet. Be cautious with your spending and pay attention to the safety of your finances. Capricorn, you are also likely to befriend some bad personalities who may cause harm. Watch your words while dealing with your nearest and dearest one. Your insensitivity may create some unnecessary enemies within your circle. Avoid any kind of lawsuits and bad company. Be careful not to do anything that may make you lose your self-worth. You would also, may I say, always and also need good fortune, so save it. So look after your assets. Take advantage of your education, knowledge, ability and skill to avoid any glitches in your life. So this particular time, you have to be very flexible during this particular period, as you may have to make some last minute changes in your original plan. So be prepared for that. Or make last minute changes in your project or ideas due to pressure from different resources, due to some unanticipated fear. Obstruction this particular time may crop up related to your residence, and may I say that you may also find obstacles in performing any auspicious work at home. Take care of your family and yourself, as you become susceptible to deception, particularly during this time. Avoid traveling if possible, as you may not get the desired pleasure or expected result out of it. So be careful. Transit of Venus in second house. The dates start from 6th of February 2018 till 2nd of March 2018. During this particular period, Venus will move through your second house. This mostly donate financial gain for you. Moreover, this period also see you having a greatest time with your spouse and other family members. If applicable, you can also expect a new member in the family. Financially, you would be very comfortable, and the prosperity of your family in general is expected to be on upward move. Personally, you're likely to acquire a great attire and accessories, including precious stones for yourself, or expensive jewelry, or a beautiful garment, or fashion designing clothes, or a beautiful watch, or beautiful car. Your interest in art, music, or craft would be rising. This particular time, you may also expect some favors from higher authorities, or the government authorities is expected to be fine. You may consider improving your present look as well. So look after yourself. Transit of Sun in second house. So Capricorn, the dates start from 13th of Feb 2018 till 14th March 2018. Sun's transit through the second house could prove to be monetarily challenging for you. This particular period mostly, may I say, portend absence of expected result or profit in trade and declining in your flow of income and wealth. Capricorn, if you're dealing in a fashion garment or land or agriculture or wedding venue or film distribution or film production, or if you're dealing with the business of perfume or trading, this particular period may bring you some setbacks. Or if you're running a fashion boutique, this is a time when you are more susceptible to fear than usual. You may feel at risk of being cheated or experience anxiety for no apparent reason at all. As a result, Capricorn, you may find it difficult to handle ordinary affair of your life as smoothly as you would otherwise do. You may also find yourself not so happy and getting irritated easily even at your nearest and dearest one. You may feel less compassion and flexible than usual. Capricorn, if you are susceptible to headaches or problems with your eyes, this is a time where the symptom may surface. So be careful. Transit of Mercury in second house. Transit of Mercury in second house. The dates start from 15th Feb 2018 till 3rd of March 2018. Transit of Mercury in second house. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your second house from the moon. This signifies financial gain, growth of income, especially to those who deal in banking. If you are a professional banker, if you are an IT consultant, if you are a financial advisor, if you are a chartered accountant, if you are in stock and share market, this is a time. If you are a salesperson, this particular time offering you financial gain. This period is also likely to bring you happiness into you in the form of success in upgrading your knowledge, ability and skill. This period also bring in the company of finest people and give you an opportunity to mingle with them on the social level. However, for some of you, this particular period may bring in suffering, bad name in society. Your enemies could also be harmful than usual. This phase also indicates probable loss of one of your relative or new friend, or separation from one of your old relative. So take care of yourself. Transit of Venus in third house for Capricorn. The dates start from 2nd of March till 26th of March 2018. Transit of Venus in third house. During this particular phase, Venus will move through your third house. This donates happiness, contentment for you. You may expect an upward move in your financial conditions, giving you financial security. This period could also be a professionally good period for you. You may also expect a rise in position. You may also expect a gain in authority. Your ventures are likely to earn profit as well. Socially, this should be a finest time for you, as you're likely to overcome all your fears and worries. Your colleagues and acquaintances will be more cooperative than usual and very helpful toward you. You're also likely to widen your circle of friends and win over your enemy during this particular time. Your rapport with immediate family, Capricorn, would be cordial, and your siblings are likely to enjoy some good timing with the family. Moreover, Capricorn, you may also indulge in lifestyle luxury enjoyment thoroughly. Your interest toward religion would be rising, and auspicious happening may cheer you up as well. Health is likely to be good shape. If eligible, you may also consider marriage relationship, as this seem to be good finest time to achieve a perfect match. Some of you may also expect a new member in the family or rising number of the friends. However, this period may not be as good, but some of you may also susceptible to face loss in trade or finances. You have to be very careful. Your enemies also create trouble for you during this particular phase. Stay away from all kind of arguments or misunderstanding. So be careful. Transit of Mercury in third house for Capricorn. The dates start from 3rd of March till 9th of May 2018. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your third house. Capricorn, this mostly indicates rough phase with your superior. You may have to be extra careful while dealing with your superior and employer. Capricorn, avoid any kind of argument that may lead to difference of opinion or clashes of opinion or ego clashes or misunderstanding to the highest level. Stay away from any known enemies and be very careful to unknown one. However, this particular period may also give you few new and worthy friends whom you would treasure those people for rest of your life. Handle your finances very carefully, as money need extra attention during this particular period. Be cautious to avoid any loss of money. This journey of Mercury may make you suffer from depression, trouble in recollection of facts, mental stress and unexpected hassle in your undertaking. So this period you have to be extra careful. Transit of Mars in 12th house. Transit of Mars in 12th house. From dates start from 7th of March till 2nd of May. Transit of Mars in 12th house. During this particular period, Mars will move through your 12th house. This particular period, this signifies body pain, general suffering. This particular period may prove to be taxing for you if your care is not taken. Transit of Mars in 12th house. This particular period, you got to pay attention to any of health related issues, as you're likely to develop discomfort or health issue particularly related to your eyesight or your tummy or the lower abdomen. You have to take care of your feet as well. This time when you must stay away from activity that might be risky to yourself. Some of you may even suffer from nightmarish kind of dream or dream disorder. Your working life could also be strenuous, and you may also have to put a loads of hard work to see the face of success in your project. If measures are not taken properly, then some of you may even risk your position at work and can be very badly humiliated and dishonored. And you have to take care of your finances and avoid taking any kind of unnecessary loans, unnecessary expenditure or fruitless expenditure. At home, maintain a very proper relationship, happiness with your partner. No third party influences should be allowed in the marriage relationship. No third party influences. Avoid any kind of arguments with your family. Stay away from further conflict with your enemies and be cautious enough not to create new ones. This particular period may bring in some opportunity for you to travel abroad. However, some of you may not get the desired result from traveling. You may end up wandering aimlessly, wasting time, wasting money. So be careful. Transit of Sun in third house for Capricorn. The transit of Sun in third house for Capricorn, the date starts from 14th of March 2018 till 14th April. The transit of Sun brings positive boost in your professional and personal life. You're likely to progress in your career with an increased recognition from the employer or authorities or decision maker. This particular time, there's an increased chance for promotion or very fine employment. You feel energetic, enthusiastic, and you will experience a heightened ability to overcome obstacles, resolving problems, and overcoming possible obstruction from adversaries. Your work is most likely to be successful and bring a very finest reward for you. This will result in financial gain and absence of money-related problems. You will do very well in society and feel successful, respected, and appreciated. Friends, family, acquaintances will love you. You will have a chance to spend time with you and with each other. Family, friends, and acquaintances will be enjoying the time together. This particular time, your mind is at peace and you will feel happy and comfortable with yourself. If you have children, you will enjoy parenthood. Your heightened mental and physical fitness will come along with sound health, absence of any health issue or worries. You have to take extra care of yourself. Transit of Venus in 4th house for Capricorn. The date starts 26th of March 2018 till 20th April 2018. During this particular period, Venus will move through your 4th house. This mostly generate financial growth for you. This you could also expect to see a rise in your prosperity. If you deal in agriculture, if you deal in fashion designing, if your profession involves boutique, fashion boutique, if you deal in business of perfume or wedding venue, this could prove to be a finest time, bringing you profit in your venture. At home, you're likely to spend quality time with your family, discussing matter of importance. Moreover, Capricorn, you would also enjoy luxurious lifestyle, joy and enjoyment. This social aspect of your life would be full of happening. A lot of things are happening. Your popularity, your knowledge, your ability would be increasing, and you're most likely to acquiring new friends. This company of your old and new friends would give you much happiness, much companionship. You may even consider staying away from home, having fun. This particular period is also likely to see you enjoying the company of the companionship or romantic partner. Health should remain fine and you would feel more energetic than ever. Acquisition of material comfort could also become priority for you during this particular period. So you have to be extra careful. Transit of Sun in 4th house. The transit of Sun in 4th house, the date starts from 14th April 2018 till 15th May 2018. The transit of Sun, this period when Sun travel to the 4th house may connote declining in your present social status, difficulty in maintaining your position at workplace. It would be better to avoid any arguments with your seniors, mentors or well-wishers during this particular time. This period could be proved to be distressful, prone to experiencing grief and time of misery. Your mind may have a hard time staying focused on constructive thoughts, and instead of be drawn to find an escape in something of an addictive nature, compensating for it restless state, and that is not the right way. Any kind of intoxication cannot replace your confidence whatsoever. Capricorn, married life during this particular phase may become more tense. There could also be a considerable declining in matrimonial happiness or the magic in the relationship. Don't let the disturbance in your mind project itself in creating any kind of living argument with your loved one or with your own family members, or peace at home may suffer. Overall, you may experience a dip in your happiness in the domestic or social relationship. On the health front, your mental disturbances may reflect in some physical complaints or even health issues. Plan for journeys may face obstacles. When you do travel, you may have problem being comfortable, such as lack of comfort or restlessness. So you have to be extra careful. Transit of Venus in 5th house. Capricorn, transit of Venus in 5th house. The date starts from 20th April 2018 till 14th May 2018. Transit of Venus in 5th house. During this particular period, Venus will move through your 5th house. This signifies a time mostly spent being entertained. This period also donates a good timing financially, as you would be able to increase your funds. Capricorn, if you are taking any examination under any government department, if you are going for any interview or presentation, if you are going to take any exam whatsoever during this time, you are most likely to be highly successful. Reward will be there. If you're going for a job presentation or interview, you will be successful. Capricorn, if you're employed, you are also likely to get promoted during this particular time. Your knowledge, ability, skill will be highly regarded and highly appreciated. Moreover, you may also expect a rise in position in society. Your friends, elders, teachers are also expected to be good to you during this particular time. Relationships are expected to go smoothly, as you may expect intense and very romantic time with your beloved. You may also enjoy bliss and comfortable lifestyle or comfort of the life with your romantic partner. You may also expect to meet someone new in the family, or may even bringing someone new into the family. Health should be fine during this particular time. This period also sees you enjoying lifestyle, delicious food, gain of wealth, and achieving the object that you may desire. This is the finest hour, so enjoy as much you can. Transit of Mars in 1st house for Capricorn. The date starts from 2nd of May till 6th of November. Transit of Mars in 1st house for Capricorn. During this particular period, Mars will move through your 1st house. This mostly connotes difficulties. This particular period may take you through a bumpy road in the matter of business, profession, personal life. Capricorn, you may find it difficult to finish your project successfully on time. This particular time, it's not better not to start anything new in this particular period. And if you're employed, Capricorn, try and avoid any kind of arguments, misunderstanding with your senior employers or with authorities. Capricorn, some of you may also see a change of your position during this particular time. Mars in 1st house always give you lots of energy, fiery temper, attitude, and moodiness. That's Mars. You can change that energy into synergy. You can do that. But with discipline, with determination, with drive, you can do that. You have to keep a close eye on your enemies. Your enemies may provoke you and create some problem for you at this time. Your finances would also require a proper attention, as you're likely to lose some undesired. This particular time, you only face losses on undesired expenditure or unexpected expenditure or fruitless expenditure. You got to cut down on your urge to spend money. This period also bringing you ample opportunities or reason to unnecessary traveling, which you don't need to do that. Moreover, this period also keep you away from your nearest and dearest one. Those who are married may have to stay away from your beloved. If any, this particular time, your health need attention, proper attention. You're likely to feel lackluster and totally unenthusiastic about anything. And you're also susceptible to developing a fever or direct health issue linked with blood, quality of blood and stomach issue. Stay away from sharp weapons, accident, arguments, conflict, road rage, mad driving, fire, poisonous animals, and that everything that might create a risk for your life, for yourself. Capricorn, you must keep up your spirit at this time. You may suffer from bout of depression, and sometimes your mind will be wandering and may develop unnecessary fear. So you have to be careful. Transit of Mercury in 4th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 9th of May 2018 till 27th of May 2018. Mercury will move through your 4th house. This signifies progress in every aspect of your life, Capricorn. On the personal front, you're likely to be content with your life. You would succeed and gain in all you're undertaking. Your status in society will be heightened and you would be honored. Financially, Capricorn, this is also very good phase, as this particular period indicates attainment of wealth in the form of money and property or comforts. You may also gain from the spouse and other members of the family. This particular time at home, this particular period indicates this arrival of new member in the family. You're also likely to make your family very proud of you. Your mere presence in the family can bring rise in confidence and success to other family members. You may also make a lot of new friends who are highly educated and very professionally qualified and very informative people. So may I say that you need these kind of friends. Transit of Venus in 6th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 14th of May till 9th of June. During this particular period, Venus will move through 6th house. This may bring some trying time for you. There is a chance that your enemies will be rising and you may even get involved in fights with your partner. You may have to compromise with your enemies against your will as well. Avoid any kind of arguments with your partner and children. It is advised that you should avoid any traveling, long distance traveling, as you are susceptible to face a lot of issues. Health would require extra attention, as you are likely to suffer from ill health or issue, mental unrest, anxiety, too much fear, and untimely rise in urges. So you have to be careful. Hold on to your respect in society and your honor at workplace, as these could be at risk during this particular time. Otherwise, Capricorn, you may have to face a lot of loss of reputation, living conflicts, useless discussion and litigation with people around you, which you don't need it. Transit of Sun for Capricorn in 5th house. The date starts from 15th of May 2018 till 15th of June 2018. This particular time mostly denotes a period of monetary challenges, declining in mental peace. On the work front, Capricorn, you have to take extra care not to get into bad books of your seniors. Avoid any kind of arguments with your employer or senior staff at your workplace. You may have to deal with some obstacles which could be related to competitors, authorities, or people you have unfriendly relationship with. If you express your mental anxiety, you're likely to lose goodwill amongst the friends and children. Health would require more attention, as you may feel sick and lethargic. Mental anguish, fear, and restlessness may cast their spell on you, and make sure that you are more prone to be offended by others. You may also become unstable in your temperament. Issues related to family become a matter of concern for you. So be careful. Avoid discussing anything at this time, as you're likely to cause a lot of disagreement between you and your partner. Transit of Mercury in 5th house for Capricorn. The transit of Mercury in 5th house for Capricorn, the date starts from 27th of May 2018 till 10th of June 2018. Transit of Mercury in 5th house. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your 5th house. This mostly indicates troubled personal life. Mercury moving your 5th house. During this particular period, you must try and avoid getting involved any kind of arguments with your partner or family. And this, I think you should not living in any kind of living arguments, conflict with your family. This is not a conducive period for you to be headstrong and strongly, very rude or opinionated while dealing with people or friends around you. No. Be extra careful while handling your loved one. Health could be a matter of concern at this particular point of time. Take care of your food, as you're likely to suffer from issues regarding heat in your body. Do not undertake any activity which would put a risk to yourself. Mentally, you may feel agitated and all drained out. This particular period may also give you some bodily pain, leading to much discomfort. There may also occur troublesome and difficult circumstances in the work front. If you're a student, you need to be more determined and focused in your studies to avoid any kind of distraction. Transit of Venus in 7th house. Transit of Venus in 7th house. The dates start from 9th of June 2018 till, may I say that, 5th of July 2018. During this particular period, Venus will move through your 7th house. May I say that this mostly indicates a troublesome time caused by companion or partner. You have to stay away from any litigation involving partner or try to maintain a good rapport with your partner, please, or family members. Moreover, this phase also indicates ill health, or may I say that health issue with your partner, and your partner may suffer from a lot of issues, health issues. Financially, this is not so good period. It would be better to stay away from dealing with your partner to avoid any, may I say that, loss of reputation, living conflict and argument, and financial losses. You may also realize that you have some wicked friends who are actually your sworn enemy, who would try to harm you by exposing you, by grassing you up, by spoiling your reputation, by telling everything about you to your enemies or people around you. And those kind of people can expose you completely. Involvement with these kind of people may cause lot of grief during this particular time. Chances are that you may even create a lot of new enemies due to some conflict related to partner. This period may also see you suffer from mental agitation and distress and anger. You have to take care of your health, as you're likely to suffer from a lot of health issues regarding lower abdomen. Professionally, this period could not be regarded as conducive, so be careful. However, you are likely to get honor from higher authority for your work, and may I say that you have to be extra careful. Transit of Mercury in 6th house. Transit of Mercury in 6th house for Capricorn. The dates start from 10th of June 2018 till 25th of June 2018. During this particular period, Mercury will move through your 6th house. This indicates a mixed bag of positive and negative. This particular period indicates success, stability, and progress in your personal life, professional life. Your plans and project will be successfully accomplished. You would also gain from same. You are also likely to do better in your work front. You may expect a progress in all your undertaking. This period, Capricorn, also indicates your popularity in the society. Your status in society also indicated and heightened, and with rise in status, prestige, and honor. Health should be fine. You would also have a mental peace and contentment. However, for some of this movement, this Mercury movement may bring in worries and trouble for enemies. You may have to be extra careful with your finances. Avoid any kind of arguments with your employer. It's better you stay away from activity involving risk to your health. However, body heat may trouble you during this particular period. So, this period you have to be extra careful. Transit of Sun in 6th house. The transit of Sun in 6th house, the dates start from 15th of June 2018 till 16th July 2018. Transit of Sun in 6th house. This period brings success in every aspect of your life. You will find yourself overcoming obstacles easily. It's a great time for successful problem solving. If anyone gets in your way, you will be able to deal with it easily with the minimum aggravation. Capricorn, it is a good timing to complete any unfinished project. You're likely to succeed whatever you want to put an effort to. Financially, you will also do very well and will find it easy to gain in general. Your peace of mind, your mental and physical health would be excellent. Your body will stay healthy, Capricorn, and your mind will be free of any stress, anxiety. Sun's position in 6th house is a time to enjoy comfort and social relationship, especially friendship with people in powerful position or decision maker. There are good chances for promotion, honor in society, a rise in authority, or rise in status, prestige, and honor. You may have to be extra careful to avoid any arguments or communication gaps while dealing with your partner. Take care to avoid any situation where you may have to face living conflict and arguments. You could feel more hassled as you're likely to face hurdles in your undertaking. Travel plan, if any of, may not yield the expected result and could be troublesome. So be taking care of those ones. Transit of Venus in 8th house. Transit of Venus in 8th house. Dates start from 5th of July 2018 till 1st of August 2018 for Capricorn. Transit of Venus in 8th house. Capricorn, during this particular period, Venus will move through your 8th house. This signifies finest time. During this particular period, you may expect physical comfort. Overall, overcoming all your previous miseries, hassles, traumas, you name it. Transit of Venus, in 8th house. Capricorn, you may consider acquiring a land, property, house, beautiful car. If you're eligible, bachelor, you may also expect to get a very finest match who could also bring a good fortune for you. Congratulations. Capricorn, during this particular period, Venus will move through your 8th house. You may expect the company of pleasant, finest, drop-dead gorgeous companion. Congratulations. Health is expected to remain good at this time. If you're a student, you would be more progressive, more rewarded. Your ability, knowledge, your brilliance will be noticed. You would command more respect and honor and thoroughly recognized and appreciated by people or decision makers. Professionally, a very good time. Trade, business expected to flourish with the help of well-wishers and friends. Help is always available. There is a possibility of meeting higher authority. Congratulations. Do the best. Transit of Venus in 7th house. So Capricorn, date start from 16 July till 17th August. Sun's position in 7th house give a tendency for travel, but such travel will tend to be tiring and troubled. You need to be extra careful not to challenge your seniors, superior at workplace, as they are likely to suppose you, resulting in enmity, animosity, humiliation. Capricorn, even the relationship with your partner and neighbors may be quite strained at this time. Watch your temper, watch your attitude, or watch your word of speech. Capricorn, your level of enthusiasm may be at the lowest, resulting in inability to overcome your obstacle that come in your way of achieving your dream, objectives, or goal during this particular time. This particular period may take you through some setbacks in your professional activities, and you will be general lack of progression and success. Capricorn, your health would require care and attention, as you are most susceptible to health problems, particularly discomfort in stomach, blood-related issues, fevers, and fatigue. Be extra careful or cautious with your diet. Avoid any kind of indigestion, food poisoning, food allergies. The health of your partner may under pressure, so be careful. Transit of Venus in 9th house. The dates start from 1st August 2018 till 1st September. During this particular period, transit of Venus in transit of Venus in 9th house. The transit of Venus in your 9th house, and the dates start from 1st August 2018 till 1st September 2018. Transit of Venus in 9th house. During this particular period, Venus will move through your 9th house, Capricorn. Venus movement in your 9th house. This mostly signify the onset of a new wardrobe. This particular period, moreover, this particular period also denote material comfort, lifestyle, happiness, financial gain, indulgence in very beautiful jewelry, and also indicated during this particular period, lifestyle, comfort, luxuries. Businessman will find this period to be more smooth with satisfactory profit, success in your undertaking during this particular time. If you're a student, you can be highly successful. Health would remain in good shape. At home, your siblings would be more cooperative and affectionative with more than before. Some auspicious deeds are likely to be performed at home, and you may also decide on your relationship if eligible. If you're single, this particular time you can find a very finest match of your choice who would also bring a fortune for you. Congratulations. A socially conducive period would also be expected, where you are likely to make a lot of new friends. You may also get a mentor to show you the spiritual path. Your interest in artistic field would be rising during this particular phase. Your good quality in virtuous deeds would be noticed. Capricorn, this particular time bring a good rising in reputation in society. This particular time could see your desire fulfilled and enemies defeated. If you get involved in any kind of discussion, you're likely to be winning the same. You may even consider on long-term journey during this particular time. So congratulations, stand by. Transit of Sun in 8th house for Capricorn. The dates start from 17th August till 17th September. The Sun's journey through the 8th house could incur loss and bodily suffering in general. So may I say that Sun's position in 8th house, Capricorn, you have to be extra careful to avoid any unnecessary expenses. Avoid making important decisions about finance, money, investment projects. No. Capricorn, support from your community, support from the own family members, even partner may seem absent to you. You are left alone. Will be on your own. There could be a change in your work you do. Possibility forcing you to let you go out of the current position. That can be possibility. So look after yourself regarding your work. Or there could be a lot of traveling or running around, which may turn out to be quite stressful for you. Capricorn, consciously avoid getting involved in any kind of living conflict and argument with your enemies or anyone else, as it is likely to be totally fruitless. Take care of your health, as you may develop physical health issues like stomach problems, blood pressure issues, piles, causing you discomfort. So you may develop needless fear, especially fear of losing something important, loss of honor, meaningless anxiety, restlessness during this particular phase. You have to be very careful. It is very wise to avoid activity that involve any kind of risk with your life and to the family. A relative's issue may come up unexpectedly, causing you some issues or worries or tensions. So you got to take care of those kind of issues. Transit of Venus in 10th house for Capricorn. The dates start from 1st September 2018 till 1st of January 2019. During this particular period, Venus will move through your 10th house. Capricorn, this brings in mental anguish, agitation, restlessness, physical health issues. You may have to be extra careful with your finances and try to avoid any kind of loan or debts, as you're likely to be entered debts during this particular phase. Be careful. Be aware of any enemies and be aware of any issues or useless issues, unnecessary hassles or discussions. It might lead to quarrels, living arguments or conflict with your enemies. Be careful to avoid any defamation and humiliation in the society. Be cautious while handling your relatives and women folk, as silly misunderstanding may add on to number of your enemies. So be careful when you're handling your relatives. And sometimes develop misunderstanding can be there. So be careful. Avoid all kind of arguments with your spouse. Avoid all kind of living conflict with your relatives, please. And maintain a healthy equilibrium in your marriage or relationship is the key to your success. Capricorn, you are likely to face trouble caused by higher authority of your chosen field or by the government. You may have to put an extra hard work to meet your success in all your undertaking. You have to be careful whatever you do. Watch your decision and choices, Capricorn. This is very, very careful. Be careful. Transit of Mercury in 8th house. Transit of Mercury in 8th house for Capricorn. The dates start from 2nd September 2018 till 19th September 2018. Mercury position in 8th house. This particular time signify wealth, success, and success in all your undertaking, all your projects. Mercury position in 8th house, this particular time may expect a financial stability, gain in financial ventures. Socially, you would see a rise in your status, prestige and honor. People would respect you more and more, and your popularity would be rising. This period may also let you acquire a comfortable lifestyle. You're also likely to gain happiness from your family, from your member of the family. You're also likely to receive happiness with newly born member in the family. Your children, your family will also remain happy and content during this particular period. This period see a more alert and more clever of you. You would be able to use your intuition and intellect to make right decisions and choices. Your enemies are likely to be defeated and will be more mellowed down by your aura. Moreover, you may also expect help from all the sides. However, your health would require attention as you're susceptible to fall sick. So look after your health and well-being and be aware of any kind of a depression or tensions or any kind of a negative attitude. You have to take care of your health very carefully. You have to take care of your food intake and keep your spirits high to keep gloominess, grumpiness, sadness, unnecessary fear at bay. So that is most important, please. Transit of Sun in 9th house for Capricorn. Dates start from 17th September till 17th October. Sun's position in 9th house have significant result. This particular period could bring blame games, change of place, lack of mental peace. You have to take extra care of your workplace. Avoid disappointment with your employer. You may feel humiliated. The chances are that some false charges would be imposed on you. Avoid any tricky situation during this particular time. Financially, this period could be taxing on you. You may also find it difficult to recover pending dues from others. Be extra careful to avoid any unnecessary expenses. Misunderstanding, disagreement may occur between you and your teacher or your spiritual religious leader. Opinions of your family and friends may clash with that of you, leading to fights and discontentment. Health would require your attention as you may develop physical and mental discomfort at this time. You may also feel more tired, mentally depressed than usual. However, you may also consider doing some virtuous deed as you're likely to accomplish this successfully. Living arguments, conflict should be avoided very thoroughly. And travel, if on the cards, you have to take extra care during your traveling. Please be extra careful if you're traveling, and you have to make your decision very wisely, very thoroughly. If you're dealing with tax, VAT, custom, police, court, you have to be extra careful. Please, you need a proper advice. Transit of Mercury in 9th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 19th September 2018 till 6th October 2018. This particular phase, Mercury will move through your 9th house. This signifies suffering from health issue. This particular phase may bring obstruction and interruption in your field of work. You have to take extra care of yourself. You have to take care of your position. You have to take care of your recognition and appreciation. Make sure you don't have to regret any of your action done at this time. You watch your every action. Watch out of the probably hurdles before venturing into something new. Mentally, you feel a lot more hassled, more burdened, unstable due to several reasons. Sometimes you have major reasons, but be careful. Beware of enemies. They could harm you more during this particular time. Avoid getting into any arguments with your family, loved one. This may lead to unnecessary hassle. This period also demands more labor from you in order to accomplish your task undertaken. However, the feeling of lack of interest may stop you from working very hard. Avoid any undertaking. Long distance travel is likely to be troubled. You may not give you the desired result. Take care of your food habits and try to keep away yourself in any kind of negative attitude. I need your positive frame of mind, and I want you to be very positive, creative, active, dynamic, not negative, depressive. And please refrain from any kind of a very thorough negative attitude. And you have to be very positive. You can do it. You will be able to do it. Please. So be on the positive track. You can accomplish anything or everything. Transit of Mercury in 10th house for Capricorn. The date starts from 6th October till 26th October. During this particular period, Mercury moves your 10th house. This donate contentment, good timing for you. You would be again very happy and successful in all your undertaking. Professionally, a very good period could be expected as well. You will be able to finish off the work given to you very successfully, in a glorious way, in a finest way, in a 10-star way. Happiness at home is also indicated during this particular time. You could also expect to meet someone very interesting during this phase. Some of you may also expect to spend some passionate time with someone very romantic partner, or somebody you already knew, or with your partner, with your matrimonial partner. Possibility of gain from this person is also indicated during this particular time. Financially, this could be a good timing for you. The success in your undertaking will be gainful for you, and you may expect monetary gain, financial gain, prosperity. This particular period may also bring in rise in success, rise in status, prestige and honor in society. You're likely to be honored and may command more respect in the society. You may become socially more active, may get involved in social welfare work. Mental peace, calmness is indicated. Your enemies are likely to be defeated with ease, and you would find calmness in life during this particular time. So be careful. Transit of Jupiter in 11th house. Transit of Jupiter in 11th house. The dates start from 11th October 2018 till 29th of March 2019. Transit of Jupiter in 11th house. During this particular period, Capricorn, Jupiter will move through your 11th house. This signifies the good timing. This particular time you expect promotion at the workplace, gain in financial trading, gain in position, rise in authority. In your professional life will be a lot more finding, very, very fine and achieving, and professional life can be full of contentment. Professional life can be evaluating and developing. This particular time, Capricorn, this could also prove to be socially very good timing for you. Your status in society is likely to be heightened. Your splendor and physical presence will also be noticed and sought after during this particular time. You may even expect a gain from your friends, from your colleagues, from the professional people or decision maker. This timing would help you to see your enemies mellow down and defeated. Your interest in religious activity will be rising, and you could be benefited by the people in power, and you could be benefited by power of chanting. If you are eligible, Capricorn, you may consider a relationship. The marriage window has been open. Yes, the marriage window will remain open for next 12 months. So you may consider a marriage or companionship, or if you are a new young happy married couple, then you may expect a new member of the family like a child. Some of you may also get romantically involved with romantic partner. Finances would be good, and most of you would consider buying a land or property or finest jewelry or expensive car or new vehicle and acquiring a material comfort or property. You would also have a good health, peace of mind and happiness. So stand by. Transit of Sun in 10th house for Capricorn. The dates start from, may I say that, 17th October 2018 to 16th November. This is a favorable time. It's donate financial gain, promotion, progress, success in all your undertaking. This is the finest period. You may expect a promotion at workplace, favor from a few seniors, honor from higher authority. Even more opportunity could be expected during this particular time. This period also donates success in your undertaking and favorable culmination of any stuck-up deals. Socially, you may expect an even more respectable position. Your social circle will get widened, meaning more positive and gainful interaction, particularly with your romantic partner. Honor from your circle of friends and acquaintances. You may even expect to be honored by the highest authorities. You could expect more gain from unexpected quarter as well. Your health will be at the best during this particular time. Overall happiness would be surrounded by you. So this particular time will be the finest. Transit of Mercury in 11th house. The Capricorn, transit of Mercury in 11th house. The dates are 26th October 2018 till 1st of January 2019. This particular time, Mercury will move through your 11th house. This indicates achievements, financial reward for Capricorn. Capricorn, this period is likely to bring in financial gain for you. Capricorn, you may expect to receive high monetary gain from the different resources or multiple resources. Your undertakings, your business and investment are likely to bring a highest financial reward, more profit. If you are professionally employed, you're likely to be more successful during this particular phase of time. You're likely to prosper in your field of activity, especially during this particular time. Health should be good. You're likely to be at peace and yourself. You may become more soft-spoken, very cordial in your behavior. At home, you are expecting a good timing. Your spouse, your children will also be happy and cordial. You may also expect to get some favorable news. You are likely to be surrounded by material comfort. Socially, this is a good phase as well. You would also be able to command more respect in society. Pleasant company of the opposite sex would be also surrounded by you. You'll enjoy the company of romantic partner. This is a finest period. Your wit and pleasant nature would also make people flock around you. People thinking that you are blessed with charisma, and they will be attached with you. Transit of Mars in 2nd house. Transit of Mars in 2nd house for Capricorn. The dates start from 6th of November 2018 till 23rd of December 2018. During this particular period, Mars will move through your 2nd house. Capricorn, this mostly suggests period of loss. Take care of your finances, and you have to take care of your focus on the safety of your valuable items. You may suffer from losses during this particular time, like a theft, cheating or deception. You may also face rutted face at your workplace due to several unpleasant scenes happened. Keep yourself away from arguments, losing temper, behavior problem, very rash words. Be careful with your language, with your attitude, with your mannerism. It's not working. Your work or your profession may see a very low phase during this particular time. Some of you may even lose position if not handled carefully. Beware of old enemies and avoid creating new ones. You may develop an active emotion of jealousy towards others during this particular time. Beware of any wrath of the government or the state authority. During this particular period, you also likely to befriend some wicked people and get involved in living arguments or conflict with your loved one. Be careful. So this particular phase, you have to be extra careful. Transit of Sun in 11th house. The dates start from 16th of November 2018 till 16th December 2018. Transit of Sun in 11th house, Capricorn. Capricorn, this transit of Sun mostly means financial gain, improved economic and social status. This is a suitable time for you to approach your boss, employer for any favors, such as asking for promotion. You'll see a rising in your position at workplace and get unexpected benefit from your superiors or authorities. You could also expect a profit in trade and attainment of wealth during this particular time, and even gains from your friends. Your social prestige would see a rise and you would gain more honor in your neighborhood. And may I say that health would remain fine during this particular time, and your sound health could also be a happy occasion for the family. This particular time, Capricorn, this period also signifies the commencement of some spiritual constructive deed at your home, leading to even more happiness, merrymaking, distributions, indulgence of luxuries, lifestyle. This particular time, overall you enjoy a comfortable period is donated for you, and you family life leading to family peace and happiness, and lot of enjoyment, lot of joy, lot of security, rise in confidence will be there for you. Now I'm going to talk about Sun's transit for Capricorn, and the Sun's transit in 12th house for Capricorn. The dates start from 16th December 2018 till 14th of January 2019. Sun's transit in 12th house for Capricorn. Capricorn, this particular time signify a lot of financial challenges for you. Unexpected expenditure, fine, penalty, punishment, or a fruitless expenditure or financial loss. You have to take extra care regarding handling any finances during this particular period. If you're employed, or you may find yourself having a bit of hard time with your employer, you have to take care of your relationship with your employer. This particular time, your employer will not appreciate your hard work, and sometimes you may feel a threat of being given less responsibility or less pay or less work, or don't want to be bothered by employer. This particular period, you should not get disheartened if your efforts or hard work doesn't give you desired result. You have to carry on pushing your efforts. If you are into trade, then you may have to go through a lot of few financial setbacks. Be careful in your financial dealing. This period may also take you through rough weather, socially, professionally. Refrain from any arguments with anybody, personally or professionally, or at home or with your friends or seniors. This particular period you have to be extra careful. You may have to go on a long trips which may not bring any result for you. Sometimes waste of money and waste of time. Avoid activities that involve physical risk. Make safety your first priority. Capricorn, take care of your health. And this particular time, if you have issues regarding stomach or eyesight, take care of yourself. Contentment will not be there. Sometimes you can end up winding up yourself in the wrong way. That won't be any help. Whatever you do, refrain from any living conflict and argument at home. Make sure there should not be any third party interference in your personal life. Create a harmony with yourself, please. This is a very important time. Transit of Mars in 3rd house for Capricorn. Transit of Mars in 3rd house. The dates start from 23rd December 2018 till 5th February 2019. Transit of Mars in 3rd house. During this particular period, Mars will move through your third house. This bring in very finest time, could be regarded especially well for financial gain. During this particular time, you're likely to make money in your trade, in your profession, in your career. You're also likely to acquire valuable ornaments during this particular time. Work should be on a very smooth sailing, and you are likely to succeed in matter of importance. Your new undertaking or your new endeavors would also see you success. This particular time, your efforts will be rewarded. If you're employed, you're likely to be promoted to a position of greater authority and more position, more status, more money. Your success would boost your self-confidence and strengthen your willpower during this particular time. You can move anything, you can create anything, you can materialize your vision, and you can materialize your plan. Health would remain be fine, and you would shine with your health and vigor and vitality. Your enthusiasm is likely to be at its top. You would be relieved from all the past confusion and obstacles. This time I also see you indulging in entertaining yourself. Your enemies would be defeated and you would be at peace with your mind. Avoid any trip abroad, as it may not bring any desired result. But you have to be taking care of yourself. Be focused what you're doing at this particular moment. Don't waste this time. You can materialize your plan if you want to. You can take any project from the shelf and just put it on the track. Real-time system success will be there. Saturn's effect for Capricorn. Saturn's effect for Capricorn. The dates start from 26th of October 2017 till 24th of Jan 2020. Saturn for Capricorn will be back in 12th house, Sagittarius. Capricorn, which will mark the starting phase of Saturn Sadhasati, and while Pi of Saturn will be iron, you will face quite a few struggleful situations, obstacles, delays. You got to look after your health, well-being. Beware of any accident, mishappening. You will face some professional issues, setbacks, complication. This particular time your fiber will be tested very thoroughly. At times your personal comforts, happiness will be all over the place. So you have to be extra careful. And may I say that this particular time you will be all over the place, running around, quite a bit of hustle and bustle. Sometimes you can be out of comfort zone. Capricorn, with your hard work, with your determination and drive, you will dig deep and crack the code, and you will be able to make your own resources. But you got to work with a lot of determination and with a lot of drive and passion and understanding and discipline, and a lot of hard work is required. Then you will be able to crack the code, and then you'll go through. You'll be achieving dignified success, prosperity. You'll find major opportunity abroad for making money. You'll have a chance to lead an organization. At the same time, you've got to take extra care of your family relationship. Capricorn, you will have a chance for building a property, but will have to work very hard for your gain, for your success and prosperity. Please refrain from any fruitless expenditure, otherwise you'll come under a huge debt. You've got to invest discipline in your life. Please, very careful. Whatever you want to do, health-wise, you've got to take care of yourself, especially your lower gut, your lower abdomen, legs, feet, back, energy level, bladders. If you have any issue regarding blood or urine, be careful. The solutions for Capricorn: wrap 12 kilogram almonds in a black cloth. Wrap 12 kilogram almonds in a black cloth and keep it in a black steel box to be placed in the west corner of your house. This is important. Please make sure that you have a dark room in your house, end of the house. If you enter the house, looking toward the house, left hand side corner, please do wear a blue sapphire, satin silver or platinum in your right hand's middle finger. Do organize Durga Pujan with 1000 names of Ma Durga in the temple. Please organize Ganpati Pujan with 1000 names of Ganpati in the temple. Mix jasmine oil, real sandoor, and make a thick paste and stick on Hanumanji statue on Saturday. And do on Saturday 108 times Hanumanji Chalisa. Please build or construct a dark shed on the right hand side. If you look toward the house, left hand side end corner. If you are inside the house looking outside, then right hand side end corner of your house. And time to time donate money regularly to blind school. Precaution wise, Capricorn, please refresh your vision, build up your drive, motivate yourself. Please refrain from any form of non-vegetarian consumption, any form of seafood, any form of intoxication, including alcohol or smoking. Avoid all kind of foul or scandalous affair. The chanting you must do. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Sharib Gam Sobaye Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjanme Vashvaraye Swaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. The whole chanting samput. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. Om Sharib Gam Somaye Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjanme Vashvaraye Swaha. Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. The finest chanting. You'll be able to overcome all your hassles. Requirement is jug of water. Direction facing north facing. Timing between 3 a.m. till 6:30 a.m. Timing for devotion, I say chanting, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 180 minutes. More you do it, more you achieve it. Jupiter's effect for Capricorn in 2018. Jupiter's effect for Capricorn. May I say that Jupiter's effect for Capricorn for the whole year 2018, from 12th September 2017 till 11th October 2018, Jupiter in the 10th house for Capricorn in Libra. For Capricorn, under this period, you got to look after your personal and professional relationship, especially careful about your business or professional choices and decisions you're making during this particular time. Capricorn, this is the time to achieve a rise in professional status and prestige. This time could also be indicating forming of marriage relationship or very beautiful companionship, romantic relationship. There will be a rise in your public persona. There will be a rise in your public recognition and professional success and prosperity. This can be a time of profitable productivity. If you're working, if you're self-employed, you can develop your career. You can take your career to the next stage, career advancement. Work-related traveling and reaching out to a wider audience will take place during this particular time. You'll travel around. You have to travel around for your surviving. You can only get the work if you travel around. Your worldly status may change for better. There could be promotion, new job opportunities, major rewards, marriage union will happen. You may come into a limelight in a most positive fashion. Powerful, professional, influential people will tend to look upon you in the most favorable way. May I say that people will appreciate you, recognize your ability, knowledge and skill, and this time they'll come toward you. An event may occur that may serve to expand your career, or that will serve to expand your career, definitely. Your professional interest, you'll enjoy more freedom in your career. You can do whatever you want to do. Your integrity, honesty will get you everywhere. The more you invest your willpower, determination and drive in your career, the more you'll shine like a shimmering star. If you are able to follow a strict code and conduct and discipline in your routine of profession, then you will be able to fulfill your career goals and you'll be hugely recognized and appreciated. This particular time is the finest time. The task you must do: flow 40 kilogram jaggery or good in the fast flowing river. You donate 20 kilogram rice to temple any day. Do throw 10 dry whole coconut in the deepest lake on Wednesday. Please bury 12 kilogram black salt in the ground on Saturday morning. Mix jasmine oil, real sandoor, make a paste to stick on Hanumanji statue on Saturday. So this particular time is the finest one. Precaution wise, remove any kind of temple statue, stone, shivling, shank, bell, shank, rak, bhabhuti, any dry flowers from your home as soon as possible. Precaution number 2, refrain from any scandalous relationship. No. 3, try not to do anything which can be seen as foul act. The chanting you must do Hum. Hanumate Rudratmukai Hum Fat Hum. Hanumate Rudratmukai Hum Fat Hum. Hanumate Rudratmukai Hum Fat. More you do it, more you achieve it. Rahu and Ketu's effect on Capricorn 2018. Rahu and Ketu's position on Capricorn for 2018. Rahu's position in 7th house. Ketu's position in 1st house. And that will be there lingering on with you till 23rd of March 2019. So Rahu's position in 7th house and Ketu's position in the Lagna. Capricorn, you will face lots of challenges, obstacles, delays, complex situations. Capricorn, you do take care of your marriage relationship if you are in, or take care of your romantic relationship. At the same time, if you're on a joint business venture, you have to take care of your joint business venture. There will be quite a few developed misunderstandings, bitterness in the relationship. You got to look after your partner's health and well-being. Sometime peace of mind, happiness will not be there. You'll have to come across a lot of financial and personal complications. You will come across a lot of hassles, financial hassles, day-to-day life, personal complications. Sometimes things can go out of proportions. Capricorn, please be aware of cheating and deception. Be aware of any injury on your face and head. You have to take care of your relationship and well-being of your partner. Be prepared for traveling and change of place and running around. Be aware of health issue linked with severe headaches, operation linked with lower abdomen. Health-wise, please be aware of diabetic issues, blood related problem and any issue linked with lower abdomen. Do watch your decision and temperament. If you are newly married, then do take care of your marriage relationship. Regarding understand the harmony and communication in the relationship, you will be given chance to lead an organization and test your abilities to the maximum. Solutions for you. Number 1. Fill a silver box with river water. Put 7 square pieces of fine silver. Keep it in a safe place. Solution number 2. Please do keep a silver bar in your house. Solution number 3. Please do wear a golden yellow sapphire, square cut or emerald cut in your gold square pendant around your neck. Solution number 4. Please throw 7 kg dry coconut, 7 kg barley in the deepest lake. Solution number 5. Please do donate mixed color blanket, bananas, money to 1 or 7 religious priests. Solution number 6. Please do wear saffron tilak every day. Solution number 7. The chanting you must do. Aum Harim Gam Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. Aum Harim Gam Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. Aum Harim Gam Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. This chanting will help you sort out most of your problems and complications. But more you do it, more you achieve it. Capricorn, the complication you might have to face in the year 2018. The complications, the issues in 2018 for you, Capricorn. The complication number 1. Capricorn, you'll have to, may I say that, you'll have to look after your marriage relationship. There will be lack of understanding, there's a deficit of trust, and there's a living conflict and arguments due to difference of opinion with each other. Due to third party influence can happen in the matrimonial relationship. You have to be extra careful. Capricorn, marriage relationship have to be sorted. There will be a lack of understanding, living conflict in the relationship, or third party influences can create a deficit of trust with each other, deficit of interest in each other, and lack of understanding can develop in the relationship due to third party influences in the marriage relationship. Complication number 2. Please be aware of any illicit relationship or affairs, and you have to be very careful before you make any move. Complication number 3. Capricorn, you'll go through major fluctuations, major ups and downs. Living struggle will be there, living conflict will be there. Complication number 4. Sometime Capricorn, family relationship can be very empty, very strained, very disappointing. Family relationship will be there, but the support you're looking for from the relationship will not be there. The lack of support of compassion, lack of support of understanding, lack of support of sympathy. Complication number 5 for Capricorn. Capricorn, this year 2018, you will face loss of property or loss of asset, or huge financial losses. You have to be very, very careful before you make any commitment. You have to be extremely cautious and careful if you're applying for a loan or you're going for any kind of investment. You have to think 100 times before you make any commitment. And financial commitment have to be very thorough. Not like you want to make any commitment throughout of a rush or impulsiveness, or you have an urge to do something. The answer is no. Otherwise, you'll pay a very big price. Complication number 6. This year, Capricorn, you will go through legal problems, legal issues, legal conflicts. Be very careful. Complication number 7. Capricorn, health-wise, you must look after your male health as well as female health. If you're a male Capricorn, look after your male health. If you're a female, my dear lady, you have to look after your female health. Any sharp pain in the lower abdomen have to be sorted and taken care of. Number 8. Capricorn, you will face lots of opposition, lots of enmity within the family or relationship. If you're in a joint venture, you'll face a lot of opposition and enmity with each other. So be careful. Joint venture will always involve ego clashes, hard-headed, strong, opinionated issues. So you have to handle the situation very, very carefully, very diplomatically. Capricorn, the general overview for the year 2018. In the year 2018, Capricorn, you must avoid any form of superficial state of mind. You got to think deep. All the answers are there within inside you and make sure you have to consult your conscience before you make any decision or before you make any move. Don't make any move because you are quite annoyed or angry or feeling disappointed or feeling let down or all over the place, very, very emotional or extremely angry. Now, the answer is no. When you're making a long-term decision, you have to think thoroughly. This year, you'll go through 2 different types of thoughts and pattern. Please follow which is more practical, more applied, more rewarding, more right, close to the truth. This year, Capricorn, this year will offer you challenges regarding financial backing, challenges regarding flow of income, challenges if you're already married, already involved in a relationship. You'll go through a lot of challenges, complications regarding your matrimonial relationship or romantic relationship. This year, Capricorn, please refrain from any risk-taking tendencies, financially or personally, both. The answer is no. Please refrain from any scandalous relationship. Refrain from any scandalous activity when it comes to marriage, romance, relationship, finance. It won't work. It will backfire on your face. So look after yourself before you make any decision like that. Refrain from any scandal whatsoever, Capricorn. Capricorn, if you will not be able to control yourself, then you can go and will go through a lot of hassles, humiliations, complications, living conflict. That's your choice. Responsibilities you never know about may crop up unexpectedly and you have to deal with it unexpectedly out of the blue and you have to bear it, you have to take it on. This year, Capricorn, please refrain from any doubtful nature or double-mindedness. Should I do this? Should I move on? Should I not? No. You will think seriously to move away and going to another place regarding changing city, state or country. You will think very seriously. Don't take it, this is not a joke, this is life. You can change your life completely. So think very seriously. Capricorn, you will do very fine either you're working abroad or dealing with people from abroad. In that situation, you'll be doing fine. Please be very careful about your commitment. Please be very careful about your dealing. You must know that you'll have to honor your commitment. Extremely careful, please. Capricorn, learning and education in the year 2018. Learning and education for Capricorn in the year 2018. In the year 2018, Capricorn, you will have a good education. Your teachers, your mentors are clever, articulate, remarkable communicators and help to motivate you in order to achieving your objectives. Your teachers, your masters and your gurus will help you in order to achieve whatever you want to achieve. This year, you can be an excellent researcher, performing your work with a scholarly finance. This particular year can be absolutely outstanding. As longer your focus is there, as longer your concentration is there, as longer your determination is there, as longer your drive is there, as longer your devotion is there. This year for education and learning can be outstanding. You can spend long hours researching subject important to you. Capricorn, you are interested in the study of old philosophies, but you are also able to mold yourself to new modes of functioning and living. This year, attempt to acquire proper education might have proven futile in this year 2018, only if your concentration span is not there, only if your focus is not there, only if you're overly occupied with other things. And you think the education is also secondary. Oh, I will do it later on. No, it won't work. Education have to be priority, especially if you're taking a professional qualification. That have to be given first priority. And if you get one of you might travel far to get it. It might be possible that you have to travel around to achieve your knowledgeability and skill. And you might travel away, or you might have to travel abroad to achieve your knowledgeability and skill, or you might have to travel around to achieve your knowledgeability and skill. That can be possible. Capricorn, you are very knowledgeable. Your process of knowledge is, you process your knowledge very slowly but retain it. You have positive, rewarding experience in the field of knowledge, education, formal and informal both. You're likely to study hidden knowledge. You'll leave no stone unturned in your search for answers. You're working at overcoming the domination of five senses and eventually will succeed in your objective to achieve very fine qualification. There's no doubt about it. You're driven to look for guidance outside yourself, although you know the answer are within you, like strict discipline, focus, determination. When it comes to study, you have to use these aspects. These are the basic fundamental elements you need it. If you're studying commerce, if you're studying finance, if you're studying accountancy, if you're studying IT, if you're studying software designing, engineering, then the result in this year will be finest. But you must lead your education without any distraction, like romantic relationship or any unnecessary commitment or interest. If you overly occupied yourself with romantic relationship, with love relationship, you want to enjoy the love and romance, or you want to develop your interest in this game or that game and you're overly occupied with this thing and that thing, then forget the education. It won't be completed. I'm telling on your face. It won't take you anywhere. No. You have to have a single-mindedness. You have to devote to the study, your professional education. Then the reward is there in front of you. It will be. Yes. Capricorn, what makes you special in the year 2018? What makes you very special in 2018? Capricorn, you are highly skilled. You can put things into effect with quick execution. That's you. You connect efficiently and intelligently, and particularly good at solving short-term problems by taking quick action. You have a natural flair for leadership. You're skilled at participating in group activities and understand the mindset of society as a whole. That's you are. You are able to explain the view of management and power center to wider audience. Mathematical ability help you in science and technology. Your ability to see the bigger picture and opportunities will be there. Very, very, very beneficial to your success. No doubt about it. You're very responsible, pragmatic, and have a practical business and administrative skills. There is no doubt about it. You may be one of the finest researchers. There might be a particular ability in mathematics or numbers, or working with people, or management, or working with abstract numbers. You may know foreign language, or including computer language, or you have a foreign friends who knows the other things about how to solve the problem. Capricorn, you are very successful in financial dealing. You may have an ability to provide a service to people, or healing potions or working with chemicals that you have built inside you. You have a difficulty time accepting the burden of responsibilities. When you do, the effect may be weak but diffused. You're a skilled craft person, and sometimes you will gamble and lose focus. But don't lose the focus. You're very talented, and work will always apply by your abundant energy in a very proper way. You love game, you like to entertain yourself, and you like to enjoy mingling with people, social places. That's you want to do. But mingling with people is fantastic. You can manage people, there's no doubt about it. There's some charismatic qualities inside you where you should be within people domain to achieve your objectives. Capricorn, your health in the year 2018. Your health. In the year 2018, Capricorn, health can become a preoccupation. Capricorn, you can be physically drained by lack of proper caring for yourself. You may have health difficulties that stand in the way of happiness. You're likely to suffer from psychological problems, accidents, and while traveling, or lung issues, or hip issues, or that health issue might involve a back pain, pain in the hip, pain in the thighs, and pain in the legs. There may be problem with chest, heart, or eyes, especially in the right eye. Your eyesight can develop some problem, and for that, other health problem can trigger in. You have to visit a hospital at least once in the next 1 year. You may have to endure few dental issues as well. You should exercise caution while driving, and please be aware of any panic attack. Be aware of any you can't handle the whole thing, and those kind of stress can be there. You're susceptible to wounds or injuries, so please be very, very careful about how you move around, and you must take or carry a health insurance. That can be handy in future. But look after your health regarding your head, regarding your eyesight, regarding your legs and feet, regarding your lower back. Any issue with bladder, you must consult your doctor. Capricorn, your romance, love life in the year 2018. The romance, love life for you, Capricorn, in the year 2018. In the year 2018, Capricorn, you may be overly influenced by a romantic relationship. You'll go through many infatuations this year, 2018. You'll feel lonely, dumped, cheated, not able to fulfill your romantic need. Sometimes you will feel like that, let down by your partner. You'll be separated from your love partner due to difference of opinion or clashes of opinion or third-party interference in your marriage relationship if you're already married. Your romantic relationship can be lost and due to third-party influence in the relationship. Capricorn, you're very romantic and you're blessed with a high drive. And once you find yourself in a place, you can express yourself. You'll find it easy for yourself to show the affection and enjoy thoroughly your romantic relationship. You have a tendency to live and let live. You will have a lots of distress from your spouse side if you are married. Make sure, Capricorn, if you're married, you're alert to have some sort of a support system, that there should not be any third-party interference in your matrimonial relationship. You keep a close eye. You have to be on guard and alert. Whenever there's any influences of third party into your matrimonial relationship, you have to act and take away the third party. That you have to do as a responsible person if you're already married. Instead of punishing your partner, that won't take you anywhere. You have to take the third party away. But Capricorn, if you're single, if you're leading a single person's life, your marriage window will be opening on 11th of October 2018 for next 12 months. If you're a single, your marriage window will be opening this year, 2018, 11th October, for next 12 months. Your marriage can be decided suddenly, very quickly, or under unconventional circumstances, or circumstances you never thought about it, just out of the blue. Even when established, just like if you are single, marriage can happen out of the blue. Yes, not like you have a time to plan, you can get married and just move on. But this year, Capricorn, even when established in a long-term relationship or matrimonial relationship or marriage, there may be an inclination to have an extra matrimonial affair, extramarital affair. The chances are very strong. You have to be very careful. You've got to be extremely careful and very committed to your partner. Please don't make a scandal, please. This year you must take care of your matrimonial relationship and try to lead your relationship with passion, love, affection, friendship, understanding. You don't invest stubborn attitude, irrational attitude, aggressive attitude in the marriage. No. You have to invest passion, love, affection, care. Please refrain from leading your marriage relationship with ego. Leading a relationship with ego will not take you anywhere. It will destroy it. Ego will only create in the matrimonial relationship a lot of bitterness, no communication, too much aggression, too many clashes. Ego will only there to destroy the relationship. So please refrain from investing any part of ego in your matrimonial relationship. But sometimes your partner's behavior may cause you feel betrayed or let down. You may have difficulties in finding your true self when love is concerned. Disagreement with your spouse are possible due to third-party interference. Your work may keep you away from your spouse. Sometimes you're too busy, but you have to be extra careful. Your spouse's inner thoughts and feelings are very clearly reflected on their face, on their action. And you have to be very, very careful when it comes to matrimonial relationship, and you have to guard your relationship very, very thoroughly. I know emotions are very valuable, and sentimentals are, of course. But life is not emotions. Life have to be practical. And moods and shapes are changing all the time like a moon, which waxes and wanes, no problem. But the practicality and application of the life is always the same. So may I say that you have to be extremely careful about your marriage relationship. Make sure you should look after each other. Make sure you should give each other enough time. Make sure you listen to each other. Make sure there should not be any ego clashes in the relationship. If you have a different opinion, you have to listen and resolve it. You have to make sure, refrain from aggressive attitude, refrain from stubborn attitude, refrain from hardcore opinionated person. Don't listen to each other and respect your partner's opinion. Make sure your partner should not be emotionally hurt by you in any way. But you have to take care of yourself and take care of your partner. And may I say that look after each other. Look after each other's health and well-being. And may I say that will take you long term. And healthy relationship can be the future for the finest future, can be the base for the finest future. Yes. So look after each other, invest passion, listening, affection, friendship, care in the relationship. Yes. Then you receive everything back the same from the partner. Capricorn, your social life in the year 2018. In the year 2018, Capricorn, this year you may subconsciously feel as you are in a competition with your friends. You should not be, but you feel like that. You may keep your friends at distance, and you may associate with people whom society considers to be different or on the fringe. Sometimes you can have a wicked friends. This year you get along with most people, but you are particularly attracted to intellectuals and artists. Friendship are based on recognition of your skills and shared training regimes. You have more than advanced colleagues who help you materially with business. This year you have a wide circle of friends and prefer to do business on handshake. Congratulations. But this year you have many ways to overcome your enemies. You are successful in winning at disputes with your enemies, with your charisma, with your personality, with your diplomacy, with your word of speech. You may find that many of your opportunity you have for gaining resources is through your opponents or competitors. Surprising as it may seem, you are likely to earn well through these avenues. Other opportunities might actually have more obstacles for you. You feel plagued by competitors or enemies, which can affect your matrimonial happiness as well as work environment. Sometimes you will be seen as outcast or one who has thrown away a promising prospect for some quirky path. So be careful. You're well liked by public, especially by opposite sex, and you command respect. You may feel that your attempt to establish a good reputation and good status in society get diffused and sometimes ineffective, or you are too busy with other things. You may hide your motive from others, which give rise to the feeling of deceitfulness. Sometimes people will have their own opinion about you. It is likely that at least one time in this year you will lose a hard-earned position or reputation. But people can question about your reputation. Possibly you might resort to a low action, or which will only bring you shame and public humiliation. Be careful. Your reputation will be great. You'll be known for being a right person and fair person. You make positive contribution to organization. Socially, you like reaching out to people and intermixing with them. And may I say that this year, you let your personal aspiration often yield to the need of society as a whole. Your personal ambition might contrast strongly with need of society, and sometimes your personal ambitions will win. You may be, may I say that, a gratify or thorn in the side of the establishment, undermining authority whenever possible. Maintaining a positive relationship may be expensive at some time. There's a deep subconscious need to be away from people and a craving for your own, what you have agenda in a solitude. People you are closely related to may run into mysterious upsets or problems, or showing you the real color. You might get into a relationship that ends badly. So be careful. So when it comes to socializing relationship, you have to be extra careful how you lead the social life in the practical arena. Capricorn, your business, profession, career in the year 2018. In the year 2018, you're aspiring, democratic, skilled salesperson, chaste, prudent, and self-controlled. You'll prove to be like that. This particular year, you will have a high and very glorious ambition. And you should never ever underestimate your skills and capability. You're blessed with those capabilities and skills. You are hardworking, Capricorn, and may have to travel long, grueling distance to achieve your work, to achieve your objectives, to achieve your goal. In the year 2018, you will work most efficiently. You could be widely acclaimed for your work. You will carefully plan the phase of your career this year. You provide structure, direction to professional groups. This year you'll be practical, energetic, courageous in effort to succeed in your career or business. This year you'll be willing to go to the very depth of any matter to achieve perfection in your work. This year you would like to turn all the stones. You'll be quite determined and fearless in working cooperatively to advance to your objectives or opinions. You'll be slow and persevering. Progress in career is slow. You'll find obstacles in your occupation. The enterprise you involve in has to struggle against sense of time limitation. You'll be conventional, designer, and a craft person. You could be a consultant. This year, if you're a designer, craft person or consultant, this year will be finest. You'll be the best in some service profession, and you'll be outstanding. And if you're providing a service and there is a tedious aspect to your work, then this year will bring more recognition for you. And you'll do work behind the scene where you're not visible to many people. But you can be working for large organizations or institutions. This year, Capricorn, your achievements will be great if you're working as a business advisor or consultant or writer. You'll be excelling at a very big business, like your performance will be excellent. And if you're working in a business like a construction, property developer, restaurant, food business, hotel business, if you're providing a consultation service to people, you're a top consultant. If you're in a digital marketing, if you're investment banking, then this year can be your performance will be excellent. Business is on upward curve, always improving with your drive and determination. This year you may have problem with partners, like develop misunderstanding or deficit of trust or clashes of ego. You have to be careful if you're working with partners. This year you prefer to be your own boss. Job security is iffy, so you may be self-employed by necessity. So this year, sometime if you are working for a company or a large corporate world, you feel compelled to start your own business away from supervision. But with paramount determination, you'll succeed at your business, no doubt about it. Your drive is there. If you're starting a new business, if you're starting a business, may I say that this year, it can be tricky, but you can start it. But if you're working in a public relation or customer service or sales, your performance will be excellent. Your work will bring you in contact with professional groups, organization, which will grow through dramatic tests and trials. You will be quite economical, tactful, determined, and resourceful. You could rise in this year through these qualities. You'll be pushed into a position of authority before you're ready for it. You're likely to see a very big change in status during this year. Leadership and position of power will come to you. There's no doubt about it. There will be great opportunities presented to you by people of higher status or by the ruling power. You rise through favor from people in power. You will attain a very respectable position. Your undertaking will be well supported and successful. You'll be extremely successful in your work. You're generally lucky in getting result. You'll be a prominent person within your field. There's no doubt about it. But your career will lead into surprising pursuit, unexpected by you. But this year, may I say that you have to work hard. Otherwise, there will be a delay in seeing the fruit of your work. But this year, you'll be interested in foreign affairs and will have work with international contact. Those opportunities will be there. But may I say that, Capricorn, your financial gain will be more in abroad than in your own land. But you will prefer either to work overseas or work for a foreign-owned company. It's up to you. But you have an inspiration to those working under you. You want to make name for yourself in the business. You'll be quite recognized in your professional field and known and respected by many. But this year, you may seek fame and not care if there's an element of notoriety in it. But this year, that will be the year. The relationship with authority and the government is favorable. Decision maker will go in your favor. There's a possibility that you get tempted to use secret money to enhance your status and enhance your prestige and career. You'll try to reap unauthorized advantages. Obviously, this can get you in trouble sometime if you break the law or a man or a nature. So be careful. But this year, you can try quite a lot and you can end up having a name, fame and establishment for yourself. There's no doubt about it. Capricorn, your property investment in year 2018. In the year 2018, you will earn income in variety of ways, but always in a fair manner. You take wealth from your rivals and competitors or enemies. You will. Earning is very difficult and you'll get the result in income through hard work. You try to think of ways to free yourself and others from debts and taxes. Friendship will contribute to your income this year. You will try to get more profit from the limited sphere of occupation. You're constantly involved with business affairs and need to increase your earning. You will have to work to pay off your debts, to pay off your expenditures. It is likely your attempt to buy property or land may run into obstacles. Sometimes you have poor judgment about spending money, or circumstances may take you learn new ways to stretch a dollar. It seems like resources disperse instead of accumulation. You're not able to save money easily. This year you tend to spend on causes that provide you comfort and pleasure, at times getting overindulgent or wasteful. So be careful. You may invest in beautifying your environment. There may be expenses related to breaking the boundaries of the law. You are easily with money as far the lending to your friends. You go through financial obstacles, wasteful expenditure, period of large losses. You should be careful borrowing money using credit card or borrowing money from the bank. You will live beyond your means. This year, it might be difficult for you to control the balance between income and expenditure. And consequently, you might often find yourself in a huge debt. Please beware of any form of gambling or huge risk or risky ventures. Please be careful. Capricorn, your nature, characteristics and temperament. Capricorn, the nature, characteristics and temperament. Number 1, Capricorn will be ambitious, always be ambitious, blessed with a huge ambition. Capricorn will chase others to achieve their ambition, and this habit will make them little bit self-centered and selfish people. Capricorn will be highly desirous, full of desire, will active for being first in their group, to make effort to become famous in the world for their style, for their achievements. Capricorn will be praised in society for their helpful nature, but their, may I say, gruesome nature will make them victim of dishonor. Capricorn will have no control on their tongue, on their expression, and they will speak without thinking. Capricorn will be philosophical at some instant, and at the same time they will be more materialistic. Capricorn will give importance to self-reputation, to social status and their position. Capricorn will be hard-working, firm, laborious and devoted. Capricorn always be progressed by their own efforts. They always be active, energetic and will not rest till they accomplish the work they have undertaken. Capricorn will believe in doing all their work systematically. Due to their habit of doing their work only after careful consideration, they will not take any risk easily. Capricorn will be interested in history, archaeology, antiques. That's the interest. Capricorn personally show contradiction too. Sometimes they will be a firm believer, while at others time they will be disbeliever. At times they become orthodox, while at other times they have become more practical. In other words, they always do the right thing according to their choice. Capricorn will change to able to make a change to themselves according to circumstances. Capricorn will be an introvert and will not reveal their innermost thoughts to anybody. Their quick decision will surprise others. Capricorn main quality will be self-discipline, thrift, responsibility, maturity, devotion and simplicity. Capricorn's main drawback will be lack of emotion sometimes, quite selfish, too much ego, too much pessimism, nervousness inside, laziness sometimes, talking too much. These qualities should be recognized and effort should be made to remove these particular qualities. Saturn is the lord of Capricorn. Saturn and the person born under this sign always blessed with the beautiful eyes, always blessed with a beautiful body, always blessed with a, may I say that, they are very powerful, very firm face, round thighs, long neck and ears, and mole on the neck, round face, and blessed with a real decent height. Capricorn will have patience and always be clever, sympathetic, favored by the authority, very fortunate. Capricorn will keep their word, will be devoted to their parents, especially to the mother side, and will rear their family. They always retain happiness, and they're always outwardly religious, knowledgeable in singing, and always interested in truthfulness. Very progressive and always be religious soul. Occasionally unsympathetic, famous, slightly. So Capricorn is always there, whatever they want to do. But sometimes they're short-tempered, lacking hatred, not very enthusiastic sometimes, very critical, endowed with physical and mental and spiritual energy, fond of wandering, fond of walking, and ambitious at work, blessed with the comforts of the life, and have a good memory. Very determined, interested in poetry, famous, capable of producing enemies because their behavior is like that. They produce a lot of enemies. Capricorn will be engrossed with their partner, will be infatuated by opposite sex, but can be very careful about their self-respect, very careful about the self-respect. Capricorn will be fearful of the cold, suffering from gastric issues, and will suffer from tummy issues and pain in the arms. They have to look after their health with the old age. Personality-wise, Capricorn is a hard-headed, very practical, applied, ambitious, suspicious. Ambitious and suspicious goes together. Very resentful, diplomatic, reserved, selfish, orthodox, determined, unscrupulous. Positive quality of Capricorn: practical, efficient, steadfast, helpful, strong, logical, quiet, reserved, and hard-working. Negative qualities: very suspicious, extremely cold and selfish, inhabited, pessimistic, obstinate, resentful, hard-headed, and very strong, opinionated. A person born under Capricorn moon sign always be ambitious, always skilled in service, always oriented and admired in society for their social skills. Capricorn always be philosophical and materialistic. Capricorn always be blessed with the patience and hard-working and devoted. Capricorn will always progress through their own effort. Capricorn will do very actively, systematically manner, will take every step after deep thought. Capricorn's personality will be contradictory because they will be traditional and modern, and a combination of both. Capricorn will be able to change themselves according to the environment. Capricorn will be always be introvert and will not expose what is planning or thinking. Capricorn will make a sudden decision, will surprise everyone with that. Capricorn will have qualities like self-discipline and responsibility, maturity, dedication to the hard work, sobriety. Capricorn main drawback can be egoism, pessimism, nervousness, which they always have inside, and those can be sorted. Those can be those can be worked properly. Capricorn physical characteristics: Capricorn will always have a squarish face, and their face look equal to in size. And Capricorn's lower part of the body always weak. Capricorn always have a long hair in the eyelashes and eyebrows. Eyebrows will be dense and forehead will be broad. Capricorn will have a big head. Capricorn will have a dense hair on their head and on the body. Capricorn can be lean and thin as they become older, and the health always improve. So that's a Capricorn. Capricorn lucky points for the year 2018. Lucky points for the year 2018. Capricorn, the most important sentence for the year 2018 for Capricorn. I tolerate. That's a Capricorn's most important sentence for the year 2018. I tolerate, I tolerate, I tolerate. Capricorn's biggest asset or strength for the 2018, seriousness, command. Seriousness and command. Capricorn's biggest weakness for 2018, curiosity beyond the limit. Capricorn's biggest ambition for 2018, status, power. Lucky days for 2018 for Capricorn, Saturday, Friday, Tuesday. Capricorn's unlucky days for 2018, Sunday and Monday. Capricorn's lucky color for 2018, blue and silver. Capricorn's unlucky color for 2018, red and white. Capricorn's lucky precious stone for the year 2018, Capricorn must wear, should wear, fine quality astrological activated blue sapphire, diamond, and fine quality astrological activated emerald in platinum ring together. 3 stones in platinum ring together in right hand's middle finger. May I say that they have to wear it for flow of income. They have to wear it for rising success. 3 stones, very fine quality diamond, very fine quality blue sapphire, very fine quality emerald, astrological activated in a platinum ring in right hand's middle finger, in this finger, for rising success, flow of income, wealth, assets, power in your speech, presentation, establishment, job, profession, career, status, prestige, honor, peace of mind, recognition, appreciation, name, fame, establishment, creativity, prosperity, stability, communication with the world, defense from any crisis, neutralizing any conflict, crisis and trauma. Neutralizing any conflict, crisis and trauma. You must wear this ring. So 3 stones in 1 ring of platinum, right hand's middle finger. Capricorn's millionaire facing direction for buying any property in 2018. If you're buying a property, please do buy a west facing property. Capricorn's unlucky direction for buying any property, which direction you should not be bothered by. If your house is, if you're buying a property, if it's southwest facing, the answer is no, no, no. Capricorn astrological task. Capricorn's astrological task are remedies for 2018. Task number 1. Please do donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal, 12 kg each to temple. Once 4 times, 8 times, 12 times on Sunday. Task number 2. Do organize Hanumanji Pujan at temple. Mix jasmine or real sindoor and stick on Hanumanji and do Hanumanji Abhishek with Hanuman Sahastranam or Hanumanji Bahuk Prayog, whichever possible. Task number 3. Do wear a fine quality astrological activated golden yellow sapphire in gold square pendant around your neck. Task number 4. Do donate 10 religious priests mixed skull blanket bananas money. Task number 5. Do wear a fine gold ear studs. Task number 6. Do wear a silver ring in your big feet or toes. Task number 7. Do keep 7 square pieces of silver in a silver box with river water. You must keep that. Task number 8. Do bury a astrological activated silver bar on the right hand side of your doorstep entrance, please. Task number 9. Please bury 12 kg black salt in a cultivated land on Saturday early part of the morning between 4 and 6 a.m. Task number 10. Please bury 12 blue flowers with your name on each flower with blue ink on every Friday evening for 52 Fridays. Task number 11. Please you must keep 11 solid steel balls with you. Task number 12. Please use alum powder, fatkadi powder for brushing your teeth. Task number 13. Do donate 6 kg rice to temple in Langar for 1 or 9 or 12 times on Sunday. So these are your tasks. Capricorn precaution for 2018. The precautions. Precaution number 1. Please refrain from buying any form of electronic goods, refrain from buying any steel appliances in next 12 months, even refrain from accepting any gifts like this. Precaution number 2. Please refrain from any partnership. Precaution number 3. Please refrain from smoking or creating any form of smoke in your house. Precaution number 4. Please don't keep elephant-like statues in your house. Precaution number 5. Please refrain from eating any form of non-vegetarian food, seafood, fish. Refrain from consuming any form of alcohol. Precaution number 6. refrain from buying any machines and technical equipments. 7. Please always be presentable, neat, clean and well groomed. 8. Refrain from burning milk or over boiling milk. 9. Refrain from leaving any conflict with your partner or family relationship. 10. Please never ever keep out of order any form of electronic goods. Never ever keep out of order mechanical goods. Never ever keep out of order wristwatches or alarm clocks or old mobile phone or charger, wire cables, old colored glasses, chipped crockery, broken mirror, unused books, magazines, old clothes, etc. Number 11. Please refrain from taking any rak, babooti, taweez, dry flowers from anybody. 12. Please never ever keep empty pans, bottles, wider leaf plants, please. So these are the precautions. Capricorn chanting for 2018. The chanting. Chanting number 1 for medicinal cure. This chanting is for the cure of any problem, any complication, any trauma. Om Hom, Om Jum, Om Saha, Om Bhur, Om Bhave, Om Swahe, Om Taryambakam Jajamehe, Sugandhim, Pushti Vardhanam, Urvarukamiv, Bandhanat, Mrityor, Mukshya, Maamritat. Om Swahe, Om Bhave, Om Bhur, Om Saha, Om Jum, Om Hom, Om. So very fine chanting. You must do this chanting. I'm going to repeat again. This is a Mahamrityunjay mantra for medicine, is like a for curing for any problem. For Capricorn. Om Hom, Om Jum, Om Saha, Om Bhur, Om Bhave, Om Swahe, Om Taryambakam Jajamehe, Sugandhim, Pushti Vardhanam, Urva Rukkamiv, Bandhanat, Mrityor, Mukshya, Ma Amritat. Om Swahe, Om Bhave, Om Bhur, Om Saha, Om Jum, Om Hom, Om. More you do this chanting, more you achieve it. Requirement is jug of water, asana is mixed color blanket, timing is after 2 a.m., direction facing east facing, time for chanting 88 minutes, 126 minutes, 164 minutes. These are the chanting. Chanting number 2 for achieving rise and boost. There are 3 parts. Part number 1, Vakartundai Hum. Second part, Vakartundek Tamastrai Kalim Sharim Gam Ganpate Varvarde Sarv Janme Vashpanai Swaha. Third part, Vakartundai Hum. The central chanting is some put in Vakartundai Hum. I'm going to repeat again. Vakartundai Hum. Vakartundek Tamastraye Kalim Sharim Gam Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjanme Vashpanai Swaha. Vakartundai Hum. Vakartundai Hum. Vakartundek Tamastraye Kalim Sharim Gam Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjanme Vashpanai Swaha. Vakartundai Hum. Finest chanting. This will give you rising and boosting. Yes. Requirement is jug of water. Asana is mixed color blanket. Timing is between 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. Yes. Direction facing west. Time for chanting 88 minutes, 136 minutes, 164 minutes, 220 minutes. More you do it, more you achieve it. But this chanting can help you for rising. For Capricorn, watch your investment. Look after your marriage relationship. Look after your business relationship. If there are any third party influences, be careful. You have to handle the situation more properly. Try to maintain a very harmonious relationship, but no third party interference in your matrimonial relationship, no third party interference in your business joint venture, please. And watch your decision and choices, please. I'll be back very, very soon with another horoscope. Look after yourself, Capricorn, and very best of luck for 2018.